Okay, let's get this started on my personal favorite of the series. Motherfucking Two Thrones. I gotta share this again. I don't give a shit. I love this song, by the way. Okay, I think I don't need to do the whole, like, resolution shtick. Because this is... There we go. Not doing no normal. The hard in this game is really fucking hard. So we embark to the last game.
We all make mistakes.
For God's sake, doesn't count.
Some are small, some are large.
And I like it, eh?
But his mistake, born of innocence, fueled by pride, was the greatest and most terrible of them all. Some believed when the prince journeyed to the island of time to escape death, that he returned alone. The amulet destroyed, the Dahaka appeased, the Empress dead. The prince was free at last. But this is not how it happened. The truth is that he chose to save me from my destiny. In doing so, he set me free. And doomed us all.
That little thing made me play War Within a second time before I started this one.
Prince.
Just because of that.
Of all the possible futures, this one held the most promise that something has changed.
Do not worry, Kailina.
Yeah, the voice acting has changed.
No harm will come to you in Babylon. I promise. Look, we are nearly home.
Although this time around is the OG Prince. I forgot the voice actor name. But he's back.
No.
As in the vision, Babylon's in flames. Like the old man said, your journey would not end well.
As our ship lay sinking in the harbor, the prince found himself in a city quite different from the one he left behind. The normally busy wharves were now decimated. Blood-spattered awnings and splintered door frames were all that waited to greet him. And the people, merchants, beggars, fishermen, were nowhere to be found. Others had taken their place.
Let her go!
So, some people may recognize, wearing white with a red scarf around the waist. Where did I see this design before? Never mind.
The prince made his way along the torn and blasted district, haunted by visions from his past. The dockside tavern where he'd spent many late nights was now reduced to cinders. Babylon's proud armada.
Okay, hang on.
Please let me know when you're ready to hear more.
Just let me change. Yeah, there we go. That's a problem. Because unless we'll not be able to hear the voices. So. Yes.
When you have the time. Which you would often come to greet, lay cracked and broken, cast to the bottom of the Euphrates.
Everywhere there are signs of battle. But what of Babylon's guard? Where have they all gone?
I choose it, by the way. You're not supposed to do it that way. Hey, it worked. So. Man, it's good to be playing this game. Out of the trilogy is this one's my favorite.
This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
Followed by Sons of Time and Warrior Within. Even though Warrior Within was the one that I played first. But now I have a new mechanic.
Why is it that every time disaster strikes, I find myself without a proper blade? Still, it's better than nothing.
Now we have stealth. I'll be honest, this is one of the reasons why I actually like this game more than the other ones. Come on, you're a sneaky prince. Yeah, it's cool. And the speedy kills are pretty fucking nice. And this was kind of like one of the scraps they actually managed to keep in the game. Because the whole idea was this was supposed to be Assassin's Creed before even Assassin's Creed was. Because for what I know, I could be wrong, so don't take it as fact. Is that Babylon was supposed to be kind of an open world, free-ish open world, you know? And you have like stealth mechanics, and a lot of the time you be pretty much unnumbered and have to use stealth to survive. That was kind of the idea behind the original concept of this game, for what I know. So the whole reason Assassin's Creed was created later was because they actually got that idea. They wouldn't be able to do what they wanted to do in this game, and they use it on another one. Fuck, Assassin's Creed was supposed to be kind of a spin-off in this of the Prince of Persia games.
Kylina! No! No way into the city now. I will have to climb this siege tower and enter from above.
Because the OG concept of the Assassin's Creed was that the assassins were pretty much commanded by the prince. Now, king, of course. Like, do a lot of missions and everything like that. That'd be cool. So, the combat stayed the same, but as you can see, the gore has been toned down quite a bit. Quite a fucking bit. Like, enemies do not, like, turn in half or anything like that. Because the creator did not like the direction of Warrior Within. He really did not. He really did not. Because in his mind, what Prince of Persia is supposed to be kind of like the old tales of like Sinbad.
I can sense the others who have passed through this place, intent on bringing harm to my family.
You know, more adventure than anything else. But I agree with him on that one because Sands of Time, it's Sands of Time. No, yeah, Sands of Time to Warrior Within was kind of a whiplash in thematics and art style and everything like that. This is a marriage between the two. This is actually a marriage between the two. 4 weeks I've been at sea,
and every day spent dreaming of my return to Babylon. But never, in all my visions of the future, did I suspect a homecoming such as this. War. It is the only answer. But war with who? And why?
And this is why I like this one better than the other ones, because it takes the best of both and it creates a game on top of that. Like in terms of the soundtrack, in terms of the art design, and this is actually a really, really good conclusion to the story. I just love this game, through and through. It's buggy. It's a Ubisoft game, for fuck's sake. Luckily, it will not bug as hard as the other one has. But I have faith. Like, out of the three, I played this one the most. I just like it. I really like it.
Should I continue? I will continue my story from here next time.
See, as you can see, this is kind of a feature of the first one. Where in the first one was the prince telling you the story. This time around, it's Kylina.
You should know that it was not love that drove him, but duty. I was his responsibility. He had made a promise that was now broken and undone. As with all mistakes he had made, the prince meant to fix this. A noble goal, to be certain, but a selfish one as well. For he was motivated to ease his own pain.
And that's the thematic consequence of everything the prince does from the first game to this one.
I know these streets. Knew them anyway. I must keep pace with Kylina if I'm to find the one responsible for this.
Oh, I fucked up. And this is a new enemy type for Prince of Persia in general. Archers. Always kill the archers first. Always. And I cannot win. I cannot wait to get to the end. Because in the end, I'm gonna like gush about the story of Prince of Persia as a trilogy, and all that kind of stuff. I want to do it now, but no. I need to be patient. Patience is a fucking virtue. I'm playing this with a big grin on my face. It's kind of silly, but what can I do? I fucking love this. I fucking love Prince of Persia. And Dagger of Time still bullshit though. Just letting you know, Dagger of Time still fucking bullshit. And I fucked up. Man, I wish you could take like the bows. I think you can't. It's fine. And stealth is an option. You're not obligated to do it. This really feels like a... This is where the whole Assassin's Creed thing began anyway. So before, you know, before Ubisoft just did what they're doing now. Assassin's Creed, what happened to the... That's a rant when I get to Assassin's Creed. Just that, just the animation alone, it's nice. Right in the throat. Because my problems with Assassin's Creed, one of my friends actually streams, and he's been streaming the Assassin's Creed series as a whole. He just finished 3, he will start 4. And every time he starts his stream, like, I kind of start to complain about what the fuck happened to the Assassin's Creed. My favorite, it's one.
Where is kind Asha, who would stand before her stall selling fruits and flowers? Or the errant children, making trouble as all young ones do? Gone. All gone.
I love the little comments that the prince tells himself. It's pretty cool. One within and still not 100% own works and stuff. Oh yeah, the whole artworks thing. Yeah. I kind of feel sorry for that. The whole artwork. I forgot like one, which was kind of stupid. But yeah, about that, I'm sorry about that. But I got all the upgrades though, so. And I actually got the true ending a few hours ago, I think, an hour ago. Because I had to like start from scratch. Not scratch, actually I had a save. Yeah, pretty sure I unlocked more than that. Pretty sure I unlocked more than that.
Is
I
this
think the
where
only
I should resume
one.
the tale? Good.
Well, it's because
This
I
is a fine
actually,
place to start the tale next time.
since yesterday was kind of a disaster of a stream.
Home. And
Yep.
yet
Oh, wait.
nothing is as I remember. Objects once familiar and comforting now fill me with uncertainty and dread. What has happened here?
Got it. Because since I was kind of trapped on a bug that am I doing it right? Yeah. Because I got trapped on a bug because I didn't get all the life upgrades until that point. It's pretty much because I got the altar one. And the way back to the altar one is bugged. Yeah, damn it. So I can get it. Luckily for me though, I had a save point right before you get the... not right before. A few stages before you get the mask, so what I did today, I mean yesterday when I finished the live stream, is that I went back to that save, got all the upgrades, went through some portion of the Sand Wraith, and stopped right before when I finished the episode before the one I did. So the whole artwork shtick, yeah. Besides that, the artwork, yeah, I kind of left that one behind, to be honest. This. What else? So pretty much I kind of left the artwork out of it, of the 100% shtick. Kind of focus more on the life upgrades because it was part of the story. Okay, now this one. There we go. No, I didn't bother looking for it, to be honest. The only one I always remember is the green one, close to the caves. Got it. Right. My priority on the... Oop, I still don't know how to do it. On these games just to get what this right ends. Okay.
I should be resting now, recovering from my time away, or sitting with Father. Instead, I'm forced to run and hide, sneaking about like a common thief, hunted in my own city.
Yeah, if it happens, if it doesn't happen, it's fine. Got it. It's kind of funny how they accelerate a bit. Just so you don't need to catch with them.
Should I continue from here? I will continue my story from here next time.
Let's see, it's 5. Didn't even notice the spikes. A giant saw. Kind of like introducing new traps. Time that wrong. Get around. No, 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 no. And I forgot the timer on these things. There we go.
Pay attention to what the prince overheard as he drew close to where I was being kept.
Okay, let me try and remember where I need to go. I found it. My mind's kind of hazy.
Many years ago, I journeyed with the Maharaja of India to the island of Time, intending to claim its secrets. What we discovered was a barren, ruined place. Its guardians gone to sand. Strange tales around its walls which spoke of an empress of time. But of this enigmatic creature, there was no...
Whoops. God damn it. Jumped too early. Jumped too early. Does it repeat?
Many years ago,
it does.
I journeyed with the Maharaja of India to the island of Time, intending to claim its secrets. What we discovered was a barren, ruined place. Its halls deserted, its guardians gone to sand. Strange tales adorned its walls, which spoke of an empress of time. But of this enigmatic creature, there was no trace. We returned to India with treasure nonetheless. A staff, a dagger, an empty hourglass covered in jewels, and books. Such secrets they contained, for even then I was an older man.
Wait,
Would you like to hear more?
Okay. Wait, the staff?
I knew that my time would soon be at an end. The books showed me that life eternal was not beyond my reach, but it required the essence of the Empress herself, the power of the sands. But you were gone. They were gone. So I turned my attention towards other pursuits and left that dream behind. 4 weeks ago, the dagger stirred. It showed me things, whispered to me in my sleep. It drew me here, towards Babylon. Alas, the Maharaja did not share my vision, would not grant me leave. So I slew him and claimed his kingdom, his army for my own. Nothing would stand between me and my desire.
So wait, the Vizier's staff is a fucking relic too? That's new. There's a way for them to explain that. Okay. Oh, the Vizier got all that magical shtick on him. Can I? Nope. It's fine. Okay, one of them dealt. Do I have double? Yep. Man, I wish there was a stealth game you could do that. That's fucking great.
Recklessly, the prince drew his weapon and charged forward, intending to rescue me. It was as if he had learned nothing from his past adventures. Or perhaps he'd simply forgotten, made blind and deaf by fear and rage. This is how it happened.
2008 was a
This
great
is how I
reboot, but
died.
No!
unfortunately they continue.
What have we here?
The Vizier!
Ah, you must be the Prince of Persia. Come home at last. Too late, I'm afraid. I believe I have something of yours.
No! Kylena!
A promise of power fulfilled! I will be immortal!
Father, forgive what I have done, wherever you are.
It's nice to have the dagger back. hesitated. It took too long. Cool.
Is this where I should? Good. This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
Better have multiple saves this time around. War within called me that. Tell that fucking much. And the way the palace fell into pieces is kind of funny. How it's still standing in the other gate. Alright, save as much as possible.
Should I continue from here? I will continue my story from here next time.
Okay, camera, just calm the fuck down. What the fuck am I overlooking? Yeah. Overthinking it again.
Once more, the wheels of suffering are set in motion by my hand. In taking Kylina from the island of time, I've changed the course of history. Without the sands of time, I never journeyed to Azad, never killed the Vizier.
Yes.
Now he lives again, driven by the same mad desire. I promised no harm would come to her.
Ain't fit a bitch.
Is this where I should resume the tale next time? Good.
Ain't fate
This is
a
a fine
bitch.
place to start the tale next time.
Hands up time. Although I forgot to actually record the fucking live stream.
I am being pushed deeper into the palace, and further from my enemy.
Probably do it again. I don't know.
My arm! What's happening? What has the Vizier done to me? I don't... Oh!
Everything had come full circle. The prince had resurrected his greatest enemy. Worse, he had accidentally delivered me into the man's hands, unleashing a nightmare plague across Babylon. As if this was not enough, the prince had nearly been transformed by the sands himself. Though he had avoided death, he had not escaped entirely untouched.
Wake up, Prince. Wake up. Wake up.
And the second best character in the game.
The way behind you is gone, so you will have to find another exit from these sewers. Be quick about it. Start moving.
What? Who's there?
Then
Be
I
careful.
wish...
The planks are slick. Mind your balance.
I've done this before, dude. Just relax. I wish I could get the little white design, but I understand why. So the Dark Prince design doesn't get like, you know, a bit fucked up. Since the redesigns from the prototype is shirtless, it would make no sense. I don't know, maybe they could find a way.
Good, good. Head down. Oh, they do not seem to like the light.
What the fuck is these things? I missed the beheading though, let me honest.
Impressive.
Alright. And... What do I hear? I liked it. The new design is better though, man. I like the beta. It'd be cool if they actually managed to get, you know, skins for you to use. Like use the sand credits for more than just like artwork stuff. If Ubisoft was actually smart enough to do a proper like HD, I don't know, remastered, I think, because a remake I don't think is going to work very well. But no, they decided to do a fucking VR game. Ugh. Just remember that thing exists. Send shivers down my fucking spine. Not too long ago I said, nah man, I want a new Prince of Persia game, but I really don't want Ubisoft to touch it. And yeah. Oh, I fucking hope so. Fucking hope so they do a fucking remaster of the damn thing.
A sand monster?
Call it what you will, Prince, but you have been given the ability to destroy your enemies. Now use it.
What benefit is this? Even as I fight them, I grow weaker.
Kill them then. Let their lives replenish yours. Feels good, does it not? Lead them into the light. Strike while they are blind.
The Prince of Persia is dead. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking a shame. But there's a lot of great series that are like fucking dead. In Iroh's case, where's my fucking Legacy of Kain game, man? Where is it? And do nothing with the IP. But I don't know. Sometimes it's a blessing and a fucking curse at the same time. Because you see how the company itself is now, you kind of think like, I don't know, dude. I kind of want it, but I don't trust them as firmly as I did back then. So, at least that's the case with me in fucking Ubisoft. I'll be honest, I don't trust Ubisoft with not even anything.
I knew you had it in you.
Man, I love the
assume
change.
this is not permanent?
It is, if you want it to be.
I do not.
But you will.
Holy shit. Because I'll be honest, if they do a remaster of the Sand trilogy, I'll be happy to a certain extent. But also I need to think, oh yeah, this is the same Ubisoft that kind of ran Assassin's Creed to the fucking ground, so I don't know. But I hope they do a remaster instead of a remake, because like all I want is a graphical change, nothing more. Can even just
Why then is this happening to me?
You have been infected by the sands of time, as I am sure you have noticed. Maybe it's the dagger. Maybe it's all the time you've spent amongst the sands. Or amongst the Empress. Either way, you are resisting it. Mostly.
Mostly?
You did just transform into something rather unique, so I think the word is quite appropriate. Think of it this way. You have been given a gift. You're stronger, faster.
Uglier.
Now.
That explains the transformation. But who are you?
Have you not realized? I am your untapped potential, your unrealized dreams. I am part of you.
Mute the...
You were inside me?
I forgot. It goes back and forth. And I just love the dialogue between these two. They're one of the best. Got it. Like the twist of putting the prince with someone to talk to, because since the first game you only had himself to talk to. It's a pretty nice thing.
It's gone now. Water seems to fight this corruption. Why did you hide this from me?
What? And ruin all the fun?
Nah, then goofed. Then goofed. Go back. There we go. And I like that the Dark Prince transformation's kind of what the Sand Wraith was supposed to be. Because I really think... Yep. And didn't forget about you. Because I don't remember where exactly on the whole like series on that one I commented on how the Sand Wraith would be interesting if it worked like the Dark Prince in this game. Sure, boy. I could do this too. Huh. I forgot. Rule number 1 of Prince of Persia. You can cheese it if I can do it. That. This is something that I missed from the first game. Like, there was a point when we were close to the end. We were with Farah. Like, right before the elevator, you have that one fucking life upgrade. You go get it. And then the prince just comments to Farah, like... How did he say it? I think it's... For how long have I been gone? And she's like, gone? At least what I like to think in this one, like Prince is just...
Shall I continue my story from here if you are... I will continue.
He's just used to it by now. Like,
time.
yeah. Fucking... different dimensions and things so I can get, like, life points. It's fine. Not even gonna bother, like, questioning what the fuck something like that is doing in Babylon. Just accept it exists. I wish the camera went a bit faster. I fucked up. Great. I fucked up against the most annoying fucking enemy in the game. Yeah, I missed the decapitation on that one. Eh, it's fine.
When the prince was struck by the sands of time, something was woken within. Something strange and cunning. Something dark. The 7 years spent on the run had embittered the prince and made him hard. This burden sustained his other half, gave it strength. The prince was tempted to do as it said, for it was a light in the darkness, offering comfort and guidance to a man who had just lost everything. But what were its intentions? Why did it happen? Only time would tell.
Oh. So long.
Babylon, but so far away. As a child, Father would tell me stories
Pay
about...
attention. Something's happening down there.
Is that... It's the Vizier! He has been completely transformed.
Interesting. He has used the power of the sands to transform his army. And these artifacts will allow him to transport them across the city with ease.
Jesus.
He appears to be in complete control.
My eyes.
Things do not look too good for you at the moment.
Okay, I got it.
I
Thanks.
will not let the Vizier have Babylon. My city. My throne!
I think it's the fog thing.
Tell me when you want to hear more.
I forgot to turn off. I forgot to turn off? No, I did turn off. The fuck? Nah.
Tell me when you have time.
He has
to hear
used that
more.
beam as a gate. We will follow him through it.
Should I continue from good? This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
Interesting enough. You can see the other beacons from here. Add attention to detail. Alright, I cannot fuck this one up.
What's happening?
Well, that certainly went according to plan, did it not? You really should know by now that entering port...
Excuse me?
I will simply have to resort to a more traditional form of transport.
Hopefully with greater success.
Separate them into 2 groups. Send the weak ones to the workshop.
Yeah, that worked.
Go to the palace and arena for changing.
Thanks, game.
Somebody help us!
And I'm pretty sure I can get to both of them. At least I think I can.
Please, I beg of you,
Can I?
let us go.
I think I took too long. No, don't see me. Got distracted for a second. Where the fuck did you come from? Boy. I don't know why. I feel like the weapon degradation in this game is faster than the other one. Let me see. I kind of forgot there is a chest around here somewhere. I don't think it does. Oops.
Let me know when you have the time to hear more.
Yeah, be right back. Chance. 6. I think I have an hour left. Hello, guys. Something in my eye.
Separate them into 2 groups. Send the weak ones to the workshop. The strong to the palace and arena for changing.
Oh boy. Here we go. And I love the chain. I really love the chain. And I love that the stealth kill with the Dark Prince is different. He actually uses the chain. Alright. I really don't want him to see me because I want to at least kill the archer. Yeah, the stuff in this game is basic as fuck. Just line of sight. Nothing more than line of sight. And I know it's not a bit of much of an excuse because Thief has been released a long time ago. The first Thief was what? 92? I think it was 92. It was kind of alongside potential. Like just the animations that the prince does with the chain.
Wonderful. Do we not have enough to deal with already?
Ah, stop complaining.
That chariot should get us home.
And I also like that the I know they kind of put the right arm tattoo on the prince on this one because it doesn't have in the Warrior Within. But I really like how the markings on the left arm kind of create a beast fighting the lion on the right one. Art design just.
Are you sure you can control this thing?
Very good, very good, very good.
Let us hope. If I crash, it is the end for both of us.
The prince! Stop him!
And so once more the prince began the journey home, his mind
hi,
on fire
Fatima.
with visions of the justice he
Not
would
yet.
visit upon the vizier.
Not yet. Not supposed to say who that is yet.
Turn right! And left! You have done well, Prince. Though I am sure it was not intentional.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I like the chariot sections, to be honest. It's a nice little breaking gameplay. And they happen just quite enough.
That was close.
I was
Behind
not
that column.
that close, come on.
We made it!
Hold your horses.
Get it?
Come on!
Hold your horses. Yeah, get it? Yeah. I love this guy. What can I say?
The once bright and vibrant streets of Babylon now stood all but deserted, its inhabitants either dead or fled. Those left behind suffered terribly, captured, tortured, and transformed. But the prince did not notice this. So focused was he on the vizier.
I'm impressed.
Oh, good. Your opinion means a great deal to me.
Is that how you thank the man who just saved your life?
First, you did not save my life. I did. Second, you are not a man. Just a disembodied voice. A ghost. And third, I never asked for your help, and I certainly do not need it.
While I admire your bravado, you would be wise to show some respect.
And you would be wise to keep quiet. You are distracting me and we are no longer alone.
The banter is great.
Is this where I will continue my story from here next time?
This is one of the things that kind of was missing in the second one. You know, Prince like either talking to himself. I don't know. Like I kind of missed that on the second one.
Go. Put him with the others.
Why are you doing this?
Like yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
have done nothing wrong.
Savior crying for someone who cares.
Like yeah.
Do something.
Go ahead, fall to your death. That will be of great use to them.
Like yeah, I know the second one's supposed to be all serious and stuff, and it actually works that way. But I don't know, I think the story would have benefited a lot with some comments on the Prince's peace of mind, you know. And how he kind of began to become kind of jaded. We kind of see that on the what was it again? Wars of the Prince of Persia, the DS one. We kind of see that in the DS one a bit, but since the DS one, yeah, I just sent him out. Plus, he's the DS one. I don't know. I kind of I kind of commented on. Like, the game does a really good job trying to explain why the fuck the prince was in the island.
Anywhere but that place.
Something is happening down there.
Whatever it is, it will continue until you have defeated the Vizier. You cannot help these people.
Then let us make haste.
I love the speed kills in this thing. Just love it. I love this game, actually. It's kind of a given. Yeah, of course.
What happened to the prince I once knew?
Yay. This way. Let's see if I can at least get to to the other character.
Careful, these creatures seem to feed off the sands. Kill them before they steal any more from you.
I forgot about that. And I love this thing's design. It's way better than the second one. It's way fucking better than the second one. Here it is.
Onward and upward, Prince! Hurry to the palace and reclaim your throne!
I'm moving as fast as I can. What do you suggest? That I grow wings and fly?
One can always dream.
Okay, so I'm right. Not. This one. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Okay. I forgot now I can actually stand on those. Problem like playing one Prince of Persia after the other one. Remember the second one? I played the second one so fucking much.
Babylon's defenders still live.
Shall I continue my story from good? This is a fine place
Why
to start
the?
the tale.
Why
next
every time he starts to comment on something, is Crystal
The city is not yet taken. Perhaps Father is among them.
Ah, come on. No, my favorite is this one. Where Within is my second favorite. Because it was actually the first Prince of Persia I've ever played.
What is this? Someone helping us. Who is there? You have done me a great service. Show yourself, that I might thank you. So very strange. I wonder... No, it is silly to think such things.
No, you think it's fair? Fair, you know who. He's the only archer he ever knew, so. Come on. Trying to get seen the rooftop is kind of a pain in the ass. Did I jump wrong? Nope. I got seen now, come on.
No more rooftops.
Indeed. Irritating little detour. But let us be on with it. Head down to street level and we will look for a way to regain the rooftops.
You are an insistent inner voice, aren't you?
Well, someone has to make the decisions.
Hey, look, we're gonna fight the first boss. Whoops. You fucking. Did I get seen? No. I did. Ah, come on.
What was that?
Ethos. I I heard that name before. No. It was in Azura's Wrath. Actually, I should be more clear. Like, in the original trilogy, yeah, this one's my favorite. Second is Warrior Within. Basically on the fact that I played it was my first Prince of Persia. And then Sands of Time. But, like, counting the, well, 2008 reboot. I got it. Count the 2008 reboot. Yeah, the entire Prince of Persia as a thing. This is this is my favorite. 2008 reboot is my second. Even though a lot of people didn't like that game, don't know why, but a lot of people did not like it. What else? Then Warrior Within. Then Sands of Time. And there was one version of the Forgotten Sands. I think it was the Wii version? Yeah, I think the Wii version is the better than the standard one for PC and Xbox and PS3. Solely because the story is not a gigantic fucking wow. Because the introduction of Malik in the Forgotten Sands was not a good idea. Just saying. That one, right? Nice. Because the introduction of Malik kind of opens up a... not the introduction of Malik himself, but what happens in the Forgotten Sands kind of opens up a gigantic fucking Quaho sense. What happens to Malik happens like before the War of the Prince of Persia and the second game. It's like, yeah. I kind of redone both the games when I killed the Hakan and all. So where the fuck that left Malik and the Sen Army business? Fun little game, but fuck me, it just bugs the fuck out of me in terms of story. The lighting broke. I think the lighting broke. I think the lighting broke. Is that kind of...
Should I continue? I will continue my story from here next time.
Cannot wait to get to 2008. It's what, 200 light seeds in that thing?
I don't
or is it
like
100?
the looks of this.
I think it's 200. And in the PC version, you actually get the prototype costumes. Unfortunately, I don't have the DLC, but I'll comment on that when I get on that.
This thing was once a man. He was there when Kylena died.
I love how they toned down the gore in terms of like in the combat, but look at the design of this fucking thing. It doesn't have a jaw. He's pretty fucking gory.
Oh, I think he wants a kiss.
Yeah, boy. Okay, not as...
Guess not.
How the fuck do I dodge that? How? How the fuck did that? Okay, there we go. Well, his hitbox is all over the place, isn't it? Am I dead? I think I'm dead.
Go for the eyes, Prince. He cannot kill you if he cannot see you.
I'm trying, but I'm just tossing me around. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh. I was pretty sure like you need to hit him in the legs so he can go down, so he can actually go around and do the whole parkour thing. Huh. Okay, so like 3 minutes of him just tossing me around. Pretty sure that's how the boss fight goes.
I don't like the looks of this. This thing was once a man.
Tell me when you
He
want
was
to
there
hear more.
when Kylena died.
Actually, no. Yeah. They're all wrong.
Go for the eyes, Prince. He cannot kill you if he cannot see you.
First I go on. Thanks, buddy. Okay, now I attack his ankles.
Good. You have robbed him of his sight. Now bring him to his knees.
Yeah, I did. I was taking the complete fucking reverse.
He can no longer see you. Move in and attack him directly.
Let's be faster with this. I'm making a complete fool of myself. I did not get that. Man, this thing has not a nice view. Tell you that much.
His legs, Prince. Cut him.
Kind of confused the order of that one.
We're free! Heroes.
Keep away from me!
Shall I continue my story? Good. This is a fine place to start the tale next time. The prince fled from the arena, embarrassed by the unwanted attention, fearful that they might realize he was becoming a sand monster. But something tugged at him. The freed citizens believed he had come to rescue them. That people, his people, now lived when they should have died. This was just an accident. His thoughts had been only of reaching the vizier and exacting revenge. Perhaps now the prince would remember he once fought for something other than his lost honor.
I'm
It was
fucking up, but
simply
Joe.
too soon to tell.
I think I did a little bit lower. There we go. Ah, come on. I barely did it. I'm having so much trouble with this one. I think I fuck up on terms of this, like the stairs. I should do this. Right. Got it. Holy shit. Where are we? Yeah, I think I have an hour left. Actually, half.
Well, look at that.
Farah!
How do you know my name?
Yes, I
eagerly await your response.
have heard tales, wondrous tales of a beautiful and brave princess of India. One who has traveled to Babylon seeking to punish an evil vizier who has caused her great distress.
See? Now she's going to kill us.
How in the world have you managed to survive this long? Good luck, stranger.
I love Farah's new design. I really do.
Should I continue from here when you return? I will continue my story from here next time.
And it's nice to see Farah again. Holy shit, I thought I would fall. Let's do this again. Okay, he not seeing me on that one was kind of bullshit. He should be able to.
She called me stranger. She remembers nothing of our past together.
Because it never happened. You know, no sands of time, no Azad. You get the vizier, but you lose the girl. It doesn't matter. We're better off without her. Or have you forgotten? Maybe a few arrows in the back will help stir your memory.
We must catch up with her.
Fair enough. Though I suspect you and I want very different things from the girl. Such skill!
Thank you. I pressed wrong. God damn it. There you go. Man, I'm a bit distracted today. Jesus. Don't know why. I think I bother with that switch yet, right? Yep. I don't bother with it yet. This slow-mo, right? Yep, slow-mo.
Well done!
Come on, hurry up. Ah, come on. It had to hit me, didn't it? Something interesting I'm noticing since just jumped from 2 to this one. There's something like different about the combat. I cannot pinpoint exactly what it is. But there's some like... It feels like something is missing from it, you know? Jesus. I think I need to jump. I don't know if it is the difference, like the enemies attack slower and you don't fight as many as you did back in the second one. I don't know, there's something iffy about it. Yep, yeah, it's need to jump. I think that is why. I don't know.
Is this where I should... Good. This is a fine place to start the tale next time.
Maybe it's also the lack of like dismemberment, so the combat is not as flashy as it was.
You still have feelings for her. Admit it.
Farah and I went through so much together. Though she may not remember, I can never forget.
You're fucking kidding me. Okay, so he gets up. Okay, he dies. Alright. But it was funny, you know, I'll say that much. Bye.
The Dagger of Time. How did you come to possess that?
Here we go again.
I took it from the Vizier.
That traitor. He murdered my father, enslaved my people, imprisoned me. And all in the name of becoming some kind of god.
I know too well what he is capable of. But I intend to find him and punish him for what he has done to my kingdom.
You are the son of Shahraman? The Prince of Persia?
And you are the daughter of the Maharaja. We both seek the same thing. Perhaps we should journey together.
Perhaps. Provided you can keep up.
I grow tired of her little tests.
It is simply her way. I assure you, she will prove a valuable ally.
It's interesting how the Prince voice actor, he actually sells this very well. You can feel in the dialogue how the Prince just won like holy shit, Farah, you know, the first woman I ever fucking cared about. Like he yearns for Farah again. And the voice actor sells it really well. And of course, the way the dialogue goes, it doesn't feel forced. Just a little, you know, little nod to the first game. It's kind of nice. Wow, I see you took cues from Dark Souls, buddy. Actually, Dark Souls took cues from this. The sliding. Like the enemy is on fucking roller skates or some shit.
Alright. I'm impressed. I suppose it is wise to work together. There is strength in numbers after all.
I'm glad you've come around.
Just don't make me regret it. Now let us find the Vizier.
One thing I kind of wished they put on this game was kind of like the dagger gimmick in the first one. Like you need to finish the enemies with the dagger in order to work. That would be cool if they actually kind of managed to do that a bit with the combat of the second game. But oh well, what can you do? Still love it though.
With the Dahaka defeated, the prince was slowly regaining pieces of his former self. The pressure and desperation which once drove him were gone. Grim as things seemed, there was now hope. Hope that peace could be restored to the land and to our tortured hero. But the Vizier's armies still hunted him, and they grew more determined by the hour.
True that.
Shall I continue my story from I will continue my story from here next time.
What? What is that thing?
It's the Vizier.
What's happened to him?
Something terrible.
Something wonderful.
Wait!
No!
Be happy that he is gone. You never would have stood a chance.
Oh, how silly of me. You're right. Perhaps we should surrender. Or turn away and leave the city. I know a lovely little island just a few weeks' journey from here. I'm sure by the time we return, this will all be sorted out.
If it comforts you to mock me, then by all means continue. But you are so focused on killing him, you've thrown strategy completely out the window. You could have died.
I suppose. But now we need to find a way to enter the temple. We're wasting time here.
That seems to be our best bet.
Yeah, seeing these two interact again is kind of nice. It's really nice. And I almost lost completely context because I played
You may not be able to see these creatures, but you can still hear them.
No. Oh, hey, the assassin cousins. Nice. Forgot about these things. Like I completely lost. I almost completely lost context because I played 2 and then I went to fucking beat this one. But then Kailina just kind of like goes, "Oh, there's another ending." I was like, "Okay," so I went back to it. That was many years ago. So I back to it, get every fucking upgrade, get the water sword. Although not as early as I did this time around. And right before that, I actually managed to get my hands on a copy of the OG Sands of Time. So then I beat Warrior Within, and I straight played the first one before I got this one. It was a really weird way to play it, but it was back in the day.
It worked! I'm going in!
I'm not sure I like how this girl is always charging ahead.
Fear not, she has already proved a valuable asset to us.
Hurry, of course. Of course. That took too long, of course. I heard the third, I thought, wait, closed? So I took like a moment to see. And I'm pretty sure I did not miss a upgrade yet. I think.
You know, I've been thinking about what Farah said earlier. She has a point. How do you plan to kill the Vizier? He's immortal now.
The dagger made him into what he is. It can unmake him.
I suppose we will know the truth of this soon enough.
Well, he's actually a god. Like, no joke, he's actually became the god of time. At least in the PSP is more like on the nose. I actually forgot the name of the god.
If you require a break, by all means, take your time.
Thanks, Kailina. She's so nice. Fuck. It's the Persian god of time. Fuck. The fuck is that name? Zurvanism. Or Zurvan. I gotta say Zurvan. You know what? I'm saying Zurvan.
Careful, these creatures seem to feed off the sands. Kill them before they steal any more from you.
Yeah, I can actually like
Well
wait
done.
for them to do the whole like sand sucking animation and one hit them that way. Yeah. Furious Tempest of Agony. Now I'm trying to remember. Because I believe there is a way to do it. But I kind of forgot. I think I remembered. Yep. It's been many years since I played this one. Actually, the entire fucking series as a whole, to be honest. That's why I kind of forgot some places of the secrets and everything. I know it sounds like a full excuse there, Nettie, I know. And I hope to not disappoint this time around, so... have faith. Oh. No, wait. Alright. There. We do because it needs to be like the both. Got it. I can destroy the vase with a bell, can I? Yes, I can. Yep.
Such a beautiful building.
Father built these gardens as a symbol of his love for our people. Once, all the kingdom was like this.
Try using these levers. If I can reach the other side, I might be able to find a way to open that door.
See, I'm not crazy. The lighting is going kind of a bit batshit, isn't it? See, like lighting, no lighting, lighting, no lighting. I think it's a little quirk of the engine, I believe. I think this is the most I can do, right? Okay, turn this one. Then try to go to the other side, turn the other ones. Turn this one because I believe the other one actually moved these two. Yep.
Do you think you could move a little faster?
You're more than welcome to come down here and try it yourself. 7 years and still nothing's changed.
7 years? What are you talking about?
It's a figure of speech.
There is something very odd about you.
She has no idea.
Yeah.
Ah, we are making progress.
I think I see a bell in that tower. Perhaps if you can get me to the next balcony, I can sever its rope. You can use it to access the door switch.
With my luck, it will probably trigger some terrible trap. Or summon sand monsters. Or bring about the end of the world.
Would it kill you to show a little optimism?
Experience has taught me wishful thinking only leads to disappointment.
Don't I know that? Don't I fucking know that? See? Just let him do the little animation and just one hit killed him. Can't do it.
I'm impressed.
Of course you are. And last lever.
See? You did it!
We did it.
Just love how happy he is just to have her around.
Wait! There are people hurt inside. We should help them.
Now is not the time, Prince. You can help all you want later.
Go, Farah. Tend to the wounded. I will catch up with you once I've dealt with the Vizier.
Ah, character conflict. if done well, can be the best part of a story. And in this, it is done well.
And so the prince and Farah separated. She sought to save lives, he to end them. For the prince intended to confront his enemy, and perhaps utilize the powerful warriors who had holed up inside the temple. His mind churned with thoughts of glorious vengeance. But something new as well. Descending into the depths, his thoughts kept returning to Farah. He wondered if she was thinking of him as well.
Sometimes Kailina
Should
can
I
be kind of
continue from here when you good? This is a fine place to start
in the
tale
nose
this time.
with the way she tells the story. Like, oh, if you didn't get it, let me tell you why this happens. Or let me tell you the intention of the scene, or yada yada yada, so on so on. It can be a bit condescending of sorts. It's like the story, the writer didn't trust the audience too much.
To conquer a city is one thing, but to do so with such a violence and cruelty is something else entirely. I will return every blow he has landed against my kingdom.
We are close, Prince. So close. Let us make him suffer.
Scream bloody vengeance. I like to appreciate the Dark Prince design. Even just in the movement in this game is way more enhanced in comparison to the other ones. Because now you have the chain, you have the Dark Prince form and everything. Like the designers just, you know, went batshit with it. Now let's be thankful for it.
God of time, and I bear gifts, pain and suffering. Come closer, that I might share these treasures with you.
What's it doing to him? Stand your ground! Do not let it pass!
Jesus. Wow, you're being kind of a problem, aren't you?
Babylon's last line of defense, fallen. These men served my family well. With their defeat, the city is fully in the hands of the Vizier.
Where's the chest? Just down here. Hey, you guys are.
Oh, they do not seem to like the light. Lead them into the light! Strike while they are blind!
I know, I know. There's something, no, it's just Persian folklore, I believe.
I came offering power. This is how you respond. Join your brethren in the afterlife.
Maybe. Ah, you cowardly son of a bitch. Flies away. Okay, I'm gonna end in the next save.
Every time I reach him, he slips away. Why will he not just stay and fight? It would make things so much simpler.
It is not always about combat, Prince. Some battles are waged in other ways, on other terms. I fear we have underestimated our opponent. Let us not make the same mistake a second time.
Okay, so I believe this is the one. Did I got it? Yes. What? Maybe I was too low. Yep. Hurry. Come on. There we go.
Babylon had finally fallen, and none were left to come to the prince's aid. He was now the city's only hope. If he failed, his entire world could be lost. For the vizier was not content to simply be a king. No. He fancied himself a god. The question now was whether the prince realized the position he was in. And if he did, would he accept this responsibility? Would he become a hero?
I was worried there for a second. For a second, I was like, no, come on, not you two. Don't bug me right here, for fuck's sake. Right. Woof.
Is this where I should resume the tale next time?
Yeah, this is where we will resume the tale next time.
When you have the time, I will continue.
Although Kaiden doesn't go like, do you wish me to leave before finishing my story? Yeah. Then I end it here. 2 hours, yeah. Probably the finale of the two Thrones. The finale of Warrior Within will be posted on YouTube tomorrow, if I can. And then this one, probably the same day or Sunday, if not Monday. I'll do that. I'll do it that way because then I can actually. Because also I have the fucking. I have to post the embarrassment that was the. Warrior Within, like the cursed timeline, as I call it. Holy shit, what everything just went fucking wrong. Just really fucking wrong. In any case, I'll post that on my YouTube. Tomorrow probably will be that. The finale. And then this will either go Sunday or Monday on my YouTube channel. In any case, I thank Yila for coming by. I thank Nettie Garden for also coming by. Sorry for the disappointment on the 100% shtick on the Warrior Within one. But hey. I'll try not to disappoint on the fucking Two Thrones. Have faith, buddy. Have faith on me, please. So I hope to see you again next time. Peace and take care.